Hi, hello. Welcome to Shivayogi Sir YouTube channel. Today I will discuss about NCERT Class 10 Math Subject Chapter 4, that is Quadratic Equations. Exercise 4.1, second question, that is represent the following situations in the form of quadratic equations. So here one situation is given. We can represent this situation in the form of quadratic equation. Okay. So I will read question. Question is, the area of rectangular plot is 528 meter square. The length of the plot, that is given in meters, is 1 more than twice its breadth. So here length of the plot is 1 more than twice its breadth. Okay, we need to find the length and breadth of the plot. This is the question. Okay, so here the area of the rectangular plot is 528 meter square. So I will write here area of this rectangular plot is 528 meter square. Okay, the length of the plot is 1 more than twice its breadth. So you don't know your breadth, you can consider breadth is x meter. Okay, so then length is 1 more than twice its breadth. Twice means 2 times of breadth plus 1 more. So this is length. So that's why length is equals to 2x plus 1 meter you can write, and breadth is x meter you can write. Okay, so I'll write in words, that is, so I'll write here, let the breadth of rectangle be x meter. You can consider breadth is x meter and length of the rectangle be 2x plus 1, because already given here the length of the plot is 1 more than twice its breadth. Twice its breadth means here breadth is x and twice means 2 times of that breadth plus 1 more is there. Okay, 1 more means you can add here 1. This is breadth and length. After that here given area. So area of rectangle is equals to, you can write here area of rectangle. Area of rectangle is equals to length into breadth. Okay, length into breadth I will write. So here what is length? Length is 2x plus 1. Okay, so into breadth is x. So area of rectangle is 528 meter square. So I will write here 528 meter square. After that you can write this 528 as it is, which is equals to, you can expand this one, 2x into x, 2x square plus 1 into x, you will get x. Okay, so 2x square I will write as it is, plus x I will write as it is. After that plus 528 I will bring this side, then this becomes minus 528, which is equals to 0. You can bring this 528 this side, then this becomes minus, so here you will get a 0. Okay, so this is the required quadratic equation. You can write here, this is the quadratic equation you can write. Okay, so second question is, the product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. This is the product of two consecutive integers. Okay, we need to find the integers. Okay, so if we need to find the integers means we have to convert this situation into quadratic equation. Okay, so I will write here two consecutive positive integers. Consecutive positive integers means 5, 6. Okay, so these two are called consecutive positive integers. It means after one numbers. Okay, for example you can take 2, 3 also. So these are called consecutive positive integers. Okay, so I'll write here, let us consider two consecutive positive integers are x and x plus 1. Okay, so here this is x and x plus 1 means you will get here 6. Okay, so that's why these two are called consecutive positive integers. Okay, so also what is given here, product of two consecutive positive integers, product of these two. Okay, that is product of these two means, so I'll write here product of two consecutive integers is 306 already given. Okay, product means I will take here x and into x plus 1. So these two are the two consecutive positive integers. So its product means you can multiply here. So you will get here 306, right? After that you can expand this one, x into x, x square plus x into 1, I will get x. Okay, so plus 306 I will bring this side, then this becomes minus 306. So this is the required quadratic equation. So this is the required quadratic equation, right? So next I will go to third question. Right, next third question is, Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. The product of their ages 3 years from now will be 360. We would like to find Rohan's present age. Okay, so here question. So here what we have to do, we have to express this situation in the form of quadratic equation. Okay, so first I will consider here Rohan's age we don't know. Okay, let us consider Rohan's age is x years, you can write. Okay, so I will write here. So here we don't know Rohan's age, you can consider Rohan's age is x years and Rohan's mother age is x plus 26 years because Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. Here Rohan's age is x years, 26 year old means you can write here x plus 26 years. Okay, so next after that, after 3 years, so here given product of their ages 3 years from now. After 3 years means Rohan's age is x plus 3 years. So after 3 years Rohan's age is x plus 3 years because our present age is x years. After 3 years means you can add here 3 years more to this age. Okay, so Rohan's age is x plus 3 years. After that Rohan's mother age is also 3 years more from now, that is x plus 26 is present Rohan mother age. So you can add 3 years to this because after 3 years is there. Okay, so that's why x plus 26 plus 3 is x plus 29 you can write. So also here given product of their age is 360 years. Okay, so product of their age is 360 years means x plus 3 into x plus 29 equal to 360 years you will get. So I will write here product of their age. Their age means Rohan age into his mother age. Okay, so that is x plus 3 into x plus 29 which equals to 360 I will write, right? So next you can expand this one, x into x, x square plus 3 into x, 3x plus x into 29, that is 29x plus 3 into 29, 29 3 is 87 which equals to 360 you can write. Okay, so I will write here x square as it is plus 29 plus 3 is, that is 32x plus 87 plus 360 I will bring this side, then this becomes minus 360 equal to 0 you can write. Okay, so after that I will write here, that is x square I will write as it is plus 32x also I will write as it is. So here plus 87 and minus 360. So plus 87 minus 360 means you will get here minus 273 which equals to 0. So this is the required quadratic equation, right? So I will write here this is the required quadratic equation you can write. Okay, so next I will go to fourth question. Right, fourth question is, a train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 years more to cover the same distance. We need to find the speed of the train. Okay, this is the one situation. We have to convert this situation into quadratic equation. Okay, so I will explain here. So I will consider here, let us consider the uniform speed of train is x km per hour because in question already given a train travels a distance of 480 km at a uniform speed. Uniform speed means there is no change in speed. Means for example if you are traveling 60 km per hour means, so you should not change this speed. Okay, always it should be same, then this is said to be uniform speed, right? So here we will travel means distance is 480 kilometer is there. For example, we can take here, if you want to travel 120 kilometer and your speed is 60 kilometer per hour. Okay, so 60 kilometer per hour means how much time you will take to reach 120 kilometer? You will take 2 hours. Okay, because your speed is 60 kilometer per hour. Okay, so here you are traveling 120 kilometer, so 60 kilometer per hour and 60 kilometer per hour, so you will take here 2 hours to reach this 120 kilometer. How you will get here these 2 hours? Because we know one formula, that is time is equals to distance divided by speed. Okay, so distance is 120 kilometer, right, and speed is 60 kilometer, so then we will get here 2 hours. Okay, similarly here distance is how much? 480 kilometer and speed is x kilometer per hour, so time duration to reach this 480 kilometer is 480 by x, I will write. Okay, so time is equals to 480 divided by x hour, I will write. Okay, so this is the first condition or first case. Second case, if the speed had been 8 kilometer per hour less, so here speed he decreased by 8 kilometer per hour, it means we have to subtract 8 from this x. Okay, so I will write here. So in second case here we decreased 8 kilometer per hour. Okay, we decreased here speed, that is 8 kilometer per hour. That means I will write here, first we are traveling or we are moving in the speed of x kilometer per hour. Here decreased means you can write here x minus 8 kilometer per hour. Okay, so total distance is here also we will travel, traveling distance is 480 kilometer. Okay, so time taken is equals to distance by speed. Distance is 480 kilometer, speed is x minus 8. I will write here, time taken to reach 480 kilometer in the speed of x minus 8 kilometer per hour is 480 by x minus 8 hours. Okay, so here already given, that is difference between these two is 3 hours already given. Okay, so here I will give one example. If your speed is 60 kilometer per hour, okay, so distance is 120 kilometer. If you travel 120 kilometer means in the speed of 60 kilometer per hour, you will take here 2 hours time. Okay, so if you decrease it by 20 kilometer per hour, then your speed is 40 kilometer per hour. So total distance, how much you want to travel here? 120 kilometer. Here also same. Okay, so how much you will take here time? You will take here 3 hours. When you will travel in the speed of 40 kilometer per hour, then you will take here 3 hours. Means when you will increase your speed, then you will take less time. When you will decrease your speed, then you will take here more time. Okay, so here also similarly, this is 480 by x minus 8 means you will take here more time to reach 480 kilometer. Here you will take here less time to reach 480 kilometer. Here difference is given, that is 3 hours difference, means 140 as it is. 3 into x square, 3x square minus 3 8 ja 24x you can write. Okay, so I'll write this 3x square as it is minus 24x as it is and plus 3840 I will bring this side, then this becomes minus 3840 which equals to 0. So this is the required solution or required quadratic equation, or you can divide this by 3 because in these 3 you will get here 3 is common. Okay, so then 3 1 ja 3 1 ja, this is x square minus 3 8 ja 24 x minus 3 1 ja 3 1 ja you can write. Next 3 2 ja 8, so here remainder is 2, this becomes 24, that is 3 8 0, you can write as it is. So here I will get, this is the required quadratic equation. I will write here, you can write this is the required quadratic equation. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. For more videos please subscribe my channel and also press bell button to get notification.